should roll initiative.
Okay.
Just to make this
Why are we
simple.
rolling initiative? What, just to keep the turns in order?
Well, kind of.
Alright, let me turn it on. Okay, now that you guys have D20 buttons, I guess we now have to roll initiative, which is D20s, and see...
Don't we have to
Plus-
roll it from
plus.
character sheet?
Can we...
Yeah,
oh
character
yeah,
sheet.
that's correct. I'm sorry, I'm used to our old ways.
You are used to the
No,
old ways. You must
We're used to
learn
the old
against
ways.
them.
No, you have lost.
Spicoli, the high is a little slow today.
Of course,
Oh.
well, I am too, so... What
Oh,
is mine?
yeah.
Wait, you want
I'm
to send a
very
result
slow.
to this, roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token. Oh, duh, I didn't select the
With
token.
mine.
Bloop.
Oh. Supposed to do this.
Who's missing? So you have to select your token, which,
And
Spicoli,
then
you're
click
just like
initiative.
you just right outside the town. You're like a little bit over
okay.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, game, for giving me a
Yeah, you're
15
sucking
and then
today.
a 2 now.
At
Great.
least you're going at the same
You got a
moment as
crit
me.
1. That basically means you go last.
But
No.
Man.
Wait, 2 people got crit
Doesn't
ones.
he? Doesn't he?
Who
Doesn't kind
else
of
got a
get the
crit
same
1? Oh, Spicoli, so...
and we have the same dex mod.
Oh, you both got...
we
Okay,
do.
so you guys have
Now
to
you have to
re-roll
fight to
initiative,
the
because you
death.
both got different... You both got the same roll.
What if I just share my herbs?
Okay.
It'll
Well,
make
you
him
want to just
slower
share the
than
same
me.
turn?
Sure. Why not?
Be interesting.
Alright,
Why
cool.
not?
So,
Yeah.
Spicoli and Marky, you're going to have the same turn. So, starting from...
Marky going on my turn as well, because I'm still talking with Brelock, going over the plans.
yeah,
He's
you guys
also
are going to...
there,
Basically,
so.
the scenes are going to go like that. But we're going to start with Niltaor. And so, Niltaor, you're in the pub. What exactly are you doing?
I'm trying to pay my loot, trying to earn a few coins I can live by the day.
Okay, let's see. They are feeling a little bit more generous today. How generous? Relatively generous. So roll a d5. So how much did you
5.
actually make? Says you arrived here yesterday, and you've been playing for a couple hours. So about 3 gold. Something super basic. That's all they can really spare.
Also, roll a performance check to see
Yeah,
if they're
do
doing it out of
performance. Like, did you
charity or
actually
out of
do? Are they doing it at a
actual
charity,
play.
or are they doing it because you were actually playing well? Good
Crit
times.
20.
Yeah, we'll find out how he does.
I want to see a crit 20 right now.
Come on, roll.
Okay, it'll get there. Give it a second.
Ah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
performance
alright,
there you go.
18. Let's see what the challenge rating is. This challenge rating is I roll a d4 and it's in 5 unit increments. So depending on what you get, we'll see if you actually pass or fail. So, no, you actually failed because that's a 20.
Damn.
You were
So,
close to perfect.
You were close,
You were close to
but
perfect.
remember, these people
Yeah.
have not heard good music in a long time, so maybe it's just they don't know how to judge it fully. They appreciate the music, but it's been a while since they've heard music. It's just like when Say showed up and she was singing. They don't understand music because in a world where you're constantly forced to make these tribute payments and you have to almost give everything you own to not die, you kind of lose appreciation for art.
Then leave.
Yeah, they can't leave. Where are they going to go?
The woods.
They could, but they'd likely get hunted down. Like, there's plenty of danger in the woods.
Then
You've-
become fucking ninjas.
Yeah.
In the
But
woods,
still, it
they
comes
can't
down
do
to there's a
shit.
lot of danger in the wood, and a lot of them wouldn't survive. Like, you know, there's plenty of animals, bandits, all types of things out there that would end their lives.
Yeah, and I've
Okay,
somehow
so
made my way past
Nader,
all of those.
Niltaor, did you add your gold to yourself? Because you got 3 gold from your
Yeah, 3 on
performance.
15.
So it was kind of appreciation / pity of, you know, they think you were playing a
Take the
little
golden
bit
leave,
poorly.
please.
Say what?
Like, take the golden leave, please.
Okay. Are you theatric about it? Like, you take the gold and you like bow or something, or are you just taking the gold?
Yeah, I'm like playing, standing on the table and playing.
Oh, you're standing on the table and playing. So, you kind of get some applause, but it's kind of sarcastic. They're more, it's a spectacle to them. It's not so much a performance. Okay, so you're doing that. Do I end up blundering in? Yes. So, my character, coming to the pub after basically 8 days straight of working as a brewer, because I'm also delivering brew, I walk in and it's like, oh, God, what is that god-awful racket? Oh, who are you?
What do you call a racket? I got
It's like,
talking about
well,
my dad
whatever
over
you're
this.
doing with whatever that is making a lot of noise.
That's kind of the point of it.
It's like, the point of it? What point of it? You're just trying to annoy everyone in this pub.
Well, I'm earned a few coins, so they seem to enjoy it.
It's like, well, I can understand that, making money. So, I guess that's your purpose. So, I guess you make money the more you annoy them, right?
Quite the opposite, actually.
So alright, well, maybe lovely to you, but not to me. So I just walk on by, and I go deliver the brew. And then I go see Thorin and them standing over there. Do I care? No. I came here on a mission. I came here to deliver the brew. It's like, here's some advice, try to limit how much sound you make. So,
And the reason
no
that-
response.
Why? Any reason for that?
It's like, I think you're irritating some of the the bar people. Or you could just keep doing it, I don't know. It's your prerogative.
As soon as someone walks out at the stop, I'm probably do it.
Okay.
So
Like,
then I'll
alright,
keep playing.
whatever. So, I hear that and I just start walking out. So, next up is... That was me, that was you. Let's jump over to the next one, which is Say. So, Say, how are you doing? Roll Constitution. So, it's the next day. So, you said you needed rest. So, you rested. Are you actually rested? Let's roll the challenge now. So, you are rested. You've actually been able to recover from your... I don't know what you want to call it. What would you call it?
An experience.
Okay, from your experience. So, roll perception. Like, how well is your vision? Considering where you are. Okay, so I don't click that. Wrong one. I just need to put a D4. You failed that one, so... Your vision is being obscured because she's holding you close to her chest. So, you can't really see past her. In terms of strength, she's not as strong as you thought. Like, she's a little bit weaker than you thought, so you can move, you can wiggle your way out.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
what's
start
happening?
wiggling out. Sit up and then start looking for clothing.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's perception again. It's like, do you actually see any clothing? That's not like, okay, so how rough was this? That's the question. So, yeah, there's no way you could fail that one. So your clothing is, actually, let's roll on that. So, it's a little torn. It's not quite intact.
Damn it, these were new.
Okay, so... And so, like, she doesn't answer. She looks like she's still sleeping.
She looks like she's resting. I need some alcohol.
Okay, so...
In the morning.
So, once I'm dressed, alcohol.
Okay, so... How much is that gonna cost? Let's roll on it. So... You get your clothes, you walk out the door. It's 1 silver. I guess they're feeling a little bit generous towards you after what you went through. So, here's a... Actually, that's a crit 1, so... They pretty much put the ale in front of you and say, it's on the house, just, yeah. So they're only going to give you the 1, though. Any more and you'll have to pay for that.
I just drink it all immediately.
Okay.
Not even savoring it.
Nope.
Just.
So, just downing it. So, Niltaor, you just saw a female. Her clothes are highly torn. Actually, perception. Are you still trying to perform, or are you actually able to pick up what's going on? So that's perception check. Try and keep your sheet open, because you're going to have to rapid-fire roll from it all the time. And the easiest
Yeah.
way is to minimize
We
it.
really need to macro.
Yeah, you could
We're really
macro
into
that.
macro
Yeah,
those.
macro it
I
on the
can
character.
macro
That
it,
would
but-
be ideal. But
It's way too much work to put everything in there.
yeah, it's macro what you want to use consistently. Perception is one of them because you're constantly using perception. So, Anton, are you paying attention? Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, you'll get there. This is basically trial by fire. We're all gonna see what we're all made of. The slightly veteran D&D. We're all veterans in that regard. We're just new to this, this automation thing.
Shouldn't all of us roll perception to see that?
Perception of what?
Actually,
to see
yeah,
what's
that is-
happening?
Yeah, I think that's actually a good point.
Okay, yeah. So that's Thorin and that's Marky. You're the other ones rolling perception. Thorin, you're not giving a shit.
Nope.
Mark, Niltaor. Let's see. Actually, let's roll challenge rating. So Thorin, he's not going to give a shit anyway. So, yeah, Thorin can't see it. So the ones who are paying attention is the Bard and the Paladin.
I'm just more focused on the.
So
battle
Thorin,
that's
you're
going to happen.
fully focused on the battle to come, which is you have 3 days to prepare. So you're looking over Brelog, seeing there's got to be more. There's got to be more plans we can do. Something else we could try and do. So, Niltaor, what is your opinion? You see Say walk out, and she is some of her clothes are a little torn. She looks. How do you add? Say roll D100. How do you look? Do you look like you're holding your own? No. You look like you've been through hell. So
With actual fire.
yeah, with actual fire. See, it's the room at least in. Well, it was like I said, it was illusionary fire. It wasn't actual fire, so it was really just for a spectacle. So they thought the room was on fire, and they actually got water and tried to douse the flames, and then they just realized, oh, it's mystical fire. So,
Wait, so there's someone playing music in the tavern?
Niltaor, actually, are you still playing music?
Yeah, I guess I am. No one
Okay, so
told
you're
me
still
to
trying to
stop.
perform. So yeah, there's
Ooh.
actual music in here now.
Hey, we should set up a song for this.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
it was
the
on
jukebox.
put up.
Put it in the jukebox.
I don't know, there's a lot of songs. Well, in terms of recording, I still have to go through, because sometimes I put a song up and they say you can't use it.
Hold
So-
on, I think I got one.
Yeah, we got copyright.
Yeah,
strike
there is
one
such a
time.
thing called copyright on YouTube. So they'll actually, it's not the first time I've gotten the cease and desist warning from them. I've gotten it a couple times, so I have to be careful with what music I put up. So first I have to, so next time I will get Niltaor's song. You know, you're still new here. I don't know what you're capable of yet.
Yeah, but so there's music, so I'm instantly going to go over to the person who is playing it because
Can you
Obviously.
walk straight, or are you like stumbling along the way? Like, have you stumbled out of the bar, went to the bar stand? So that's okay. So no, you're fine. You're walking
I'm
straight.
fine.
You're trying
Wait,
to be as elegant as possible, despite your clothes are slightly ripped and you look like you've been through quite a lot.
Well, hello there. I'm Fedlimit Sedel. Who are you, and since when did people play music here?
Hi, I'm Niltaor. Well, music started playing when I came in, so like hour.
Oh, so you're new here?
Quite new. I just got here. So I'm trying to get points so I can eat something.
Watch out, they might try and recruit you into their rebellion.
What rebellion? Happening.
Oh, they're organizing something. So, do you know... I just, like, list off a song that I know how to sing. And ask if you know how to play it.
That's a D100. Do you actually know how to
That's
play
a
the
wisdom
song she just
check.
asked for?
I think that's a wisdom check, actually.
Oh, it's a wisdom check? It's either history or wisdom, if you feel like you want to test your luck. D100 was the more generous one.
On either.
But it's like, alright. So if you want to
Not
test with your
really.
wisdom or your history, then yeah. So
Oh.
history, let's see what challenge tier this is. Oh, you got boned. Okay, so that's no, you don't know the song she talked
That's a
about.
no.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Nope.
Well, what songs do you know?
Yeah. Mostly travel songs, like Heroes and other stuff.
Let's see if I know any of the songs that he knows.
Okay, that's either. I guess that's history check. He set it up. Or using wisdom.
history.
Challenge tier. Challenge tier. Okay, you got screwed. So you don't know any of his songs. He doesn't know any of your songs.
Damn it!
Hey, you can learn from each other.
Yeah. So you have things to learn from each other.
Okay,
So wait, what instrument does the bard play?
Loot.
Yeah. Loot. Basic thing. Loot.
Here. I have a song perfect and it's non-copyright.
All right. SoundCloud. You sure?
Okay, I'll check a little further.
Yeah, please. Because that's always the case. Because they have a...
Is there anything that would identify as copyright?
Probably not. Not on SoundCloud, anyway. SoundCloud has a habit of not having... Of having
Well,
things that are on there
Here's
that
the
are
thing,
copyrighted.
though.
It has no image. It's 4 years old.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything for SoundCloud. Because I've
It's a
gone
Heroes-
exactly by those standards, and it has been the case where I have gotten copyright from songs that I had thought
this is
that were
from-
not.
This was from Heroes of Might and Magic D theme.
Bingo.
I don't know.
There you go. This was from the game.
Unless the company just doesn't care
No,
anymore,
they do care.
could
And
try
YouTube's
and
the
do it.
system's automated, so they just put it in a library, and then it automatically just sends them out.
True.
Okay, so there you go. So, like I said, I'll just look up music later. All right, so you don't know each other's songs.
could you, tell me the words of one of your songs?
So, good question. That's what does that fall under? So he's a bard.
More-
Is he? I guess that would be a charisma check. No, not a charisma check.
She's only asking
Persuasion.
him.
Formats.
Yeah, it would be performance.
Persuasion.
Instead, it's like I could tell you, or I could just sing it. So performance. And I'm gonna roll challenged here already. Oh, you're fine. That's way above the threshold. So you instead of just telling her, you perform the song. Now,
Okay,
say
well-
that's I don't know which check that would be. I guess that would also be wisdom. So are you actually listening to the song, trying to get the lyrics, or are you listening? Okay, so that's a wisdom. That's way above. You'll be fine. So through his song, you're learning his song.
Okay then, and then
Now, if you're going to
We
teach him a
sing
song, it's the
together now.
same way. You have to perform, and he has to wisdom. So, are you actually going to teach him a song? Okay, so, oops. Challenge tier is 3. You failed at the performance. So your performance was not as good. But does he have wisdom to pick up the failed performance? Okay, so his wisdom is
Possibly.
fine. So
Yep.
you might have gotten the wrong knowledge. So her performance was not that great, but you got the gist of it. You got the gist of the music.
yeah, and then
One to two.
I guess we can sing together then.
Yeah, so
Cool.
so you try and sing once. Okay, so you both have to do performance, and then using cumulative performance, I will do the average, and then I will have to do challenge tier. So both of you need to hit performance. So you're both performing at least one of the same song.
You guys seem like you're gonna be busy a bit. I'm gonna be back soon.
Alright. Well,
All
you
right.
better hurry. We have 2 turns until we get to you. So
Well, I'm gonna get yelled at for stuff then.
okay. Wait, you're not supposed to be here?
No, I am.
Okay.
It's just someone made something and I have to eat it now,
All right. Well, there you go.
and I can't bring it to my computer.
All right. Is this a common thing where you always have to eat at this time?
No.
Okay, so that's weird. All right, so off you go. We'll see you
I'll-
in a bit.
I'll see you in like 50 minutes or less.
All right, so
Okay.
So you got 11 and a half. That's your average. So now we're gonna roll challenged here, and you got screwed. So you guys aren't used to
Both.
performing with each other. Like, you know, this is
In
you're
and out of
basically
sync
your
every
experiment.
time.
Say what?
We go in and out of sync.
Yeah, in and out of sync. Sometimes your tune is off. You have to correct each other. It's just you just met each other and you're trying to perform together, but you're not used to performing together.
Anyway, I guess that would
Do
be
you
my
actually
thing.
get paid though? No, not at all. They're booing you. It's like boo. Either one sing or none.
Shut up, we're learning!
Okay, it doesn't matter. You suck. And like one of them just gets up and he's like, I can't even drink this anymore. And he puts it down and he just walks out.
Everyone's a critic.
Okay. Alright, so while they're doing that, so Thorin, are you paying attention to all that's happening? The drinking. No, the
We'll
drinking
see.
song, rather. So, perception, you're just not giving a shit, are you? That's a no, you're not giving a shit. So, you have one objective, and that's fight the rebellion.
And find my history.
And find your
That's
history,
not
which you don't even
the
know about yet. I don't
more
even know if that's a
pressing
goal. Well, that is kind of an urge more than a goal. Like, you want to
Kind of
know.
I
You want to
want
know
to
what
know.
happened.
I want to know how I ended up in here.
So, you just got it in terms of the song. So, Marky, what's your opinion on this horrible song that they're not doing a very good job at?
You could use some work.
Yep. so, and like, what's Brelog? Brelog's like, some? It sounds like nails across some window somewhere. It's like the abyssal monsters came up and are shouting in my ear. It's like, some? They need a... Because he's a good performer. Brelog can actually perform.
Oh, really? Let's see him roll it then.
Okay. It's like, boom. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to swap it. My bad. It was on... It was set to whisper only. Still.
Okay.
Okay, so how that works is there's actually a toggle in there where it'll whisper your rolls to me, so... So he's got performance. How's he gonna do? Pretty good. Let's see what the challenge tier is, though. So, yeah, he excels at singing. So he sings a... Well, are you heartened by that, or are you not? Like, so he's singing a gnomish tune about rolling fields and the hard life of a gnome. So you're slightly moved by that. Like, you know, he pretty much asked him, and he delivered.
Am I?
I don't know, are you? Even you're moved by that. It puts it
I'm
moves
just the
something
price
in you
probably.
that you haven't felt in a while, which is sort of like encouragement.
I guess in these
So,
dark times.
Niltaor, say, do you
deserve
hear
some.
his performance from across from where you are?
No, well, at least Say is just trying to learn the song properly.
Okay. Say is trying to learn from Niltaor. Niltaor, what are you doing? Are you actually listening to his song?
Yeah,
So you're
Yeah,
you're
I'm
definitely
open
listening
book.
in. What is your appreciation of his song? Like, you know, he's singing pretty
bloody
well.
fantastic.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to back him in over and try to join in. Like,
Oh, you're trying to join in. That's performance. So you're trying to join in on his song. It's like, oh no, let's hope you do well. Okay, so you did well. So let's check that. It's not one of the songs you're used to, but you can pick up on the gist of it. So you pick up on the notes, you pick up on the octaves and everything, and then you start doing it. Say, do you try and follow suit?
Why not? This is where
Okay,
it crashes
so
through the...
hope you don't break
flow
the
now.
harmony. You have to roll above 5, so this should be easy. Alright, cool. It's like, please don't ruin that for me. So, he inspired song, and is it rousing the crowd? No. So, it's good music. It's by any definition, but it's still, the people around you, they've heard enough song for now. Now there's too much song. They're being overwhelmed by song. It's like a little bit is
There's too
good,
much.
but now it's like, like every minute of the day is song, and there's too much song. So, like, Relog stops singing. Do you guys keep going, or do you guys stop at when he stops?
Guess I stopped.
Okay.
No one was there anymore.
Okay. Deadly, are you going to stop when Relog stops? Or?
Say, like, continues on for a little bit, and then he's like, oh.
Okay,
Right.
So Say tries to continue, but Relog's like, I don't usually sing very often. Just because, the people around here don't appreciate it that much. Song is not huge here.
This is over. People will be able to rediscover those arts again.
It's like, yes, we have the high. It's like, he will personally, like, it's one of his life goals is to establish a bard college or something around there. Some
Nice.
school to teach bards again. Because, is he going to tell you a little bit of his history? No. So, well, it's, that's one of his life goals is he wants the town to have a college for bards again.
Make bards great again!
Pretty much. He wants it to be a profession again, because it shouldn't just be you work for material, like you work to make materials and craft things. It should be what about the arts? That's kind of why he's fighting this war, why he wants this revolution is because he's seeing the arts are being destroyed, and he can't live with himself knowing that. He's got to do something about it.
And we will.
Okay, so
It's our chance to do so.
how much time do you think has passed? Let's roll on that. So, good 3 hours has passed. So the clock is ticking down. It's midday. 3 hours has passed, which means it's 2 p.m. It's like 3 p.m. in the afternoon now. So the sun's going down. Ish. Not really. It's still in the sky. I had to think about that for a second. So now what? I mean, what do you do now?
I'm just gonna ask Brelok if he knows
Knows
if
what?
if anyone could know my history, because I'm still interested in it.
Okay. You asked that already, didn't you?
Yeah, but I
Yeah, they still don't know. It's like, I'm sorry, I've asked around, but I can't find anyone who knows who you are or where you've been.
damn it.
So it's like, he wish he could help you further, but he's done observations, he's done research notes, but it's like you look like any other dwarf. So trying to find your but what's weird is he's starting to realize, there's no recorded history of you. There's nothing that says you even are supposed to be here. So he has no idea if you even have a history, if you're not just here magically, or if you're some weird spirit. He doesn't know. He's not a historian.
Well,
No.
I definitely need more training.
And Heartflame can't help you because she's incapacitated. Because, yeah. She had her fill, and she needs a time to rest. So she's been resting for almost, 16 hours?
Yep.
So, a long time.
Yeah.
Been a
Yes.
good day for her.
At,
Going
at,
to
at,
rest.
at hearing that, I'm just like cracking my, not really cracking, but making my arms loose and my shoulders loose so I
Okay.
can go training again.
So, roll perception. Okay, so, oh yeah, challenge tier, sorry. I almost forgot about that, because I was doing
Like
something.
matters.
So, just about. You just got just about. So, Marky, that's also you. Everybody also do. So, Marky, Niltaor, Say, you roll perception as well.
I rolled mine. Do I re-roll it,
So-
or...?
No, you already rolled yours. You don't have to roll it again. So, Niltaor's not noticing. Fade's not noticing. This is a challenge tier 4, which is 20. So, you would be lucky if you actually got it. So, oh wait, no, you didn't roll yours, Mark. You
Thorin
just
got
rolled it now. So Thorin rolled it. So Thorin's the only one who's paying attention. And what you hear is a massive thump on the ground that's almost imperceptible. But you pick it up. Or do you turn around?
Yes.
Okay. So you turn around, and in the middle of the room you see this monstrous warrior. He's huge, like much larger than
What
you've ever
the-
seen.
Uh,
And he's
I
looking
just kind
right
of-
at you.
I just kind of turned to Brelok. Prillock, you know this guy?
And so he's like shaking his head. It's like, I have no idea who that is.
He seems to have a
And it's
problem
like,
with
so he speaks and his voice is abyssal, like, I look for the one named Thorin.
me. Why is that?
It's like, him and I have business.
I don't even know you.
Okay, so like he walks straight up to you and he like towers over you a good 2 feet. It's like, you are the one named Thorin.
Should be, yeah.
Okay, so he's like, he kind of leans, he has to lean down to look down at you and kind of address you.
I'm back.
And so he just
Welcome back.
he looking at you and then he just laughs. It's like, ha 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 ha. You are Thorin. You look nothing like the description.
You guys passed my turn already?
We're still
we
there.
didn't
We're
tell
almost
you.
there. We're still on
Wait.
Thorin. We're almost there.
Jesus Christ.
So
Well, your
it's only been
description
like
will
10
have
minutes.
been- what did your description say?
That's like a warrior with a warrior wielding 3 axes.
I
At least
have
6
3
feet
axes.
tall, which clearly you do not match.
Kind of strange to see a
It's a
6-foot
very
tall
barbaric warrior, which you do match, so some of it doesn't fit.
Just a 6 foot.
So it's like, are you not curious as to why?
Sure, I'm curious as to why. Why wouldn't I be?
It's like,
I don't
very
even know
good.
you.
Yes, very good. Then he doesn't even continue. He just like he starts walking over outside. Like, just cryptic.
I
He's
think-
not even saying much. So,
I think he wants you to follow him.
I was
Spicoli,
planning
roll
on following
perception.
him.
Because he's heading your
Okay.
direction.
Okay, where the hell am I?
Okay, you're over...
We're on the right.
I will
But you have to
realign
use
us.
your Chinese
Bloop,
sheet.
there you are.
Open your character sheet and
Roll...
click perception.
He already got it. He's got it. So...
Alright.
That's a fail.
No, it's
Well,
not. It's not,
he's gotta
depending on
roll
how
the-
the challenge tier rolls. So, yeah,
Damn
it's a
it.
fail. You missed it by 1. So,
I know. Disappointed.
what exactly are you doing? So, are you smoking a joint while you're walking into town, or it's like...
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of perceive it. You perceive that there's a giant warrior walking towards you, but part of you thinks it's just it's a trip. You're not really seeing what you're seeing.
The smoke's in my eyes.
Yeah, the smoke's in your eyes and all types of things. So he walks over to right there and he just parks himself and he just stands there sentinel. Thorin's still... you see another warrior, so all of that... So you're just ignoring all of that. You're not really... You don't even think half of it's real.
I'm a very lazy person. I'm just staring.
So are you just going
wondering.
to walk past them? Where are you going to go now?
I don't think I'm walking past them.
Okay.
Here, give me 1 second to think.
Okay.
Let me take a look at my surroundings.
Okay.
You want me to roll perception again, or?
No, you're fine. So
Okay.
what exactly are you looking for? Are you just looking... So there's a tavern right there. There's a couple... Like, there's not really much song coming out of it now. There used to be. So that's what kind of got you to town, is you heard singing. Or you heard song, but now the song has stopped. So you're standing on the outskirts of town, and you're looking at the tavern, and you see these 2 warriors, the one who's a giant and the other one who is kind of smaller.
Well, it's always interesting to meet new people. Spicoli thinks to himself.
Okay, so...
And he wanders over to greet the 2.
Okay, so...
Very, very cautiously.
Okay, so he's walking cautiously, so Thorin, roll perception. So, or is your attention firmly fixed on this giant warrior?
Let's see.
Okay, so...
Unless the
Roll
challenge.
challenge
is one-
tier. No, you
Max.
don't even notice Spicoli at all. Just your attention is on this very massive warrior who just showed up.
Claims
so
to know.
Spicoli, you pretty much arrived unannounced. Like, he doesn't even know you're behind him or near him.
I'm fucking rogue.
Mhm. So now what? I mean,
I know. I kind of blow smoke
no,
To-
you blow smoke.
near his peripherals so he
Okay,
can see it.
Thorin, do you see the smoke? This is still perception, or do you just kind of like wave it away? So challenge tier is 4. You'll be lucky if the smoke pierces your perception. So no. So
Ah.
he just waves it away, so he keeps his vision clear of the warrior.
Spicoli taps
Spicoli-
his chin, thinks a little bit, and decides to just tap the giant soldier.
So
Shoulder.
you're gonna walk near Thorin, past him, and then tap the giant soldier.
No, I'm trying to tap the smaller one.
Okay, you're trying to tap
He's less
Thorin, so-
intimidating.
The less intimidating of the two. Do you feel it, Thorin? Remember, it's a 20, so
Nope.
you don't even feel him tapping your armor or anything like.
I don't even have armor. That's the
Or
part.
you're tapping him directly. You're tapping like his skin and flesh. So, and he doesn't even feel
And
it.
that's
He's
armor,
concentrating.
technically. I just say, hello, sir.
Yeah. So, again, perception.
Well,
That's
listen.
you got to beat 20.
I'm
so-
saying this quite loudly.
Yeah, like I said, he's got to beat 20 because Thorin's. Yeah, he's pretty much laser focused on the Lancer or on the giant warrior.
Maybe give him advantage because I'm doing it very loud.
Okay, so now this time roll it again, but this time with advantage.
Sir?
So now he's shouting it
Nope,
louder. Nope,
still
still nothing. So
I
now
wonder
you're
if
like
this is-
shouting at him, and he's still just he's got laser focus on the massive warrior.
I wonder if this is just a living
He's not.
statue.
Yeah, and so you're thinking it's in a like your mind is thinking this can't be real because he's not paying attention to me.
This is like a living statue.
Yeah, so like he looks, but then the statue starts to move, and he looks down at Thorin. And it's like, why do you ignore that strange man over there?
Ignore who?
Yeah, so you turn around and you see him.
Hi,
So
I'm Spicoli.
My name is Thorin Stormbreaker.
I just arrived.
Marky,
here.
are you you're in the door, right?
In the window.
Okay, so you're just watching
Through the
that's
wall?
creepy. You're a creeper. Alright, so roll perception. Can you actually see what's going on outside, like in
Can you see
somewhat
the
detail?
giant wave of smoke that hovers around Spicoli?
Yeah, so yeah, you're fine. So you can
Yep.
pick up a lot of what's happening outside. So,
So
you
there's
hear
a
the
man
conversation.
smoking a. There's a man smoking a blunt while Thorn is
joint.
staring at a giant.
Fine, you
Specifically
failed
a
that,
joint.
so you're not at any advantage point. So yeah, there's a giant, there's a weird druid who's smoking a joint. There's a Thorin who is looking at the giant warrior, and there's a giant warrior who's looking at the man smoking a blunt. So it's like a triangle.
The droid, get it right.
Yeah.
The whole
So he's looking this way, he's looking that way, and he's looking that way.
Illuminati confirmed.
I turn to the large, very large man and say, hello. You're very large.
It's like, yes, where we come from, we are.
I have not seen that place, but I would be extremely interested.
It's like,
The
you
land.
would not like it much.
Well, it's all on preference.
So it's like, so his head just turns to Thorn, and it's like, so back to business. It's like, they said you were a great warrior. Now you must prove it.
What is
So
up
he
with
he
everyone
just takes his
improving?
lance out. Why do they always want to prove their worth? Because apparently word is spreading that you're a great warrior, so they're trying to test their strength, saying, are you really
How
what
so?
they say?
I
Every
heard that,
single
and
time.
I'm like,
So- It's like, so he's like practicing with the spear, and it's like he's getting ready to fight, and it's like, they say you can tear a man apart with your bare hands, and that your weapons can cleave anyone in two. We will see if that theory holds to actual combat.
oh yeah, just so you know, the two spells I have for the day are Speak with Animals and
Yep.
Entangle.
So
Wait, do we have-
you barely see him move, and he takes a
Alright,
couple steps back, like he moves to this part really quickly. He does a leap, and then next thing you know, he's charging right at you. So, and he's got a loud roar on his lips as he's charging spear point first right at Thorin.
I'm
Spicoli's
gonna
just
back
trying to
up.
get out of the way. It's like, nope, not my fight.
I turn into a wolf and run.
Okay, so
I don't have that ability.
so he's going straight for the vicious lance charge, which gets a +5 to its damage. So
What?
that's he rolls way over your threshold.
I don't even see
Yeah,
it.
sorry, I
So
just realized you don't see
he
it. My
didn't roll.
bad. I keep. It's because when I test it, I swap it to always whisper. So
I'm just gonna
okay,
head
for the
out
sake of
again.
argument, now I can let's try that again. So lance charge. Then he uses a vicious lance strike, which actually rolls under your threshold. So he gets +5 to attack. So he does a spear straight forward. What do you do? Spicoli pretty much went by the fight and he's going right for the pub.
Kind of
No, this seems like a more nice place.
push it out of the way while he's using his momentum. To
So you use his momentum
Make him
against him.
stable.
You push the spear
Yeah.
aside.
Hear this coming from the pub.
So say what?
We hear this from inside the pub. The racket going on.
Do you guys hear the racket of the man roaring outside and all that? Yeah, he's pretty loud, so it's kind of hard. So like, all eyes are starting to look outside. Even Heartflame wakes up and looks out the window.
I'm very chill right now.
Yeah,
for,
you're not really
like,
paying attention.
I'm the most chill person ever.
Yeah, but everyone
Go me.
else is like, everyone else can hear the spectacle happening outside.
At the same time of blocking his spear, I'm just kind of taking my battle axe casually out.
Okay, so your battle axe is out. Now what?
Now this.
Strike the flesh.
So
Salt
you're going to
the wound.
strike him.
That's
And that goes, so you just spear got thrown to the side, and then you do a return blow. What's the damage? The return blow is 16, so it glances off his armor,
Oh, that's
and it
good.
cuts a couple pieces off, but... And then after that, he just kind of laughs, like, ha 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 ha. You know how long it's been since anyone actually struck me. It's like, you're faster
heard
than I
that
realized. I guess you're used to people underestimating you.
Well, kind of my size.
So, and then he puts his spear to his side and he just bows his head. It's like, I apologize for any hostilities I may have caused.
Nah, no harm has been done to me.
Okay, so it's like, I am called the Lance Master, and I am here to join your fight. I hear you are raising an army.
Heals immediately.
What's up with me raising
So
an
yeah, that's
Dude,
one
yeah,
thing you
well,
notice is that his armor is like coming back together.
Well, that's interesting.
So it's like, ah yes, very exotic. Cost me quite a bit to have it.
Quite a pretty coin.
So
Oh, what the hell is going around of me raising an army?
that's like, not so much you, but an associate of yours, Brelog. He's spreading news among all the camps, among all the townships. They say this will be the start of the rebellion, and I wish to
what
be
do
a
I-
part of it.
So what do I have to do with it?
It's like, did you not hear? You are supposedly the great hero. One of
What's
the
up
many
with
who
me
are
being a
going to
hero?
begin our rebellion against the cities.
Yeah, sure, I'm going to help you start it, but I'm not a hero. Never claimed to be one.
It's like, from the way you fight, I can agree. You are no hero. No hero strikes in such a manner. It's
Actually,
like,
I don't even know
and
if
so
I'm
like
really-
he sits down in like a cross-legged fashion just to be on the same level of you, but your heads are still level with you. Like he's still got a good head above you. It's like, to be honest, I wouldn't have followed a hero anyway. I'd rather follow someone like you. Someone who can actually
Savage.
strike a blow against me.
And not get a
Follow
blow in
savage.
return.
Yes.
And not receive a blow from
Yeah.
me.
So it's like, oh, that's, and if you're wondering why I didn't hit home, it was just a test. I wasn't actually trying to hit you. I just wanted to see what you would do.
He lied.
Okay, so you have to do insight. Do you think he's actually lying? Like, say you're all looking out the window. So this is say.
No, say.
I'm,
You have
I'm
to do
standing by
insight
the
and
door.
see. Can you tell if he's lying or not? And also have to do challenged here. So yeah, pretty much you can pretty much say he's lying. So he's trying to cover
I
his
walk
ass.
Out, and just after he said, I wasn't actually trying to hit you, I say, he lied.
Okay, so Thorin, perception, can you actually hear what he said? Okay,
Nope.
so nope, you're focused on the warrior. Spicoli, what are you doing? You're that close to him, so...
That was quite a hit.
That was a what?
Quite
Oh,
a
quite a
hit.
hit.
But
To who?
strange
To
how
the Lance Master? To Thorin?
Thorn.
Okay, so you're saying that to Thorin. Thorin, are you actually still ignoring him, or... The challenge
Let's
tier
see if I
is
hear him.
what? Still 4, so...
Nope.
Still an idiot.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's completely focused on this giant warrior now. So maybe when his focus is not on the giant warrior, he'll actually pay attention to other things. Marky, did you really just crawl into the room that Heartflame is in without asking her?
Oh, he's outside.
Huh? Oh yeah, you're outside. Okay, so you're outside.
What did you think? Come on.
You have to specify. It's like, oh yeah, I'm outside,
Yeah,
by the way.
well, I'm outside. There we go.
So you're outside. It's like, I see these are your followers. So he's
Nope.
calling you
Wait, what?
followers.
Calling me a
turn-
follower?
Okay. So.
I turn back and see Say and Marky, and I'm
My
like,
You see
follow
everybody
that.
looking at you. You see like Marky, Say, Spicoli, Niltaor. Even Niltaor is looking through the window.
I
I just got
point,
here. I don't know why you're identifying me with these people.
I just point to Say like,
Spicoli
that's
says...
a coward.
He says
He is
that out
with
loud.
us.
Spicoli says that out loud. He's like, I don't even know you people.
I just got here and walked into the bar.
Niltaor, what do you say? Because he said, these are your followers, and he's calling you a follower of Thorin.
I follow no man.
Are you paying attention?
Spicoli thinks...
This
Yeah.
this is Anton / Niltaor, whatever you
Yeah,
want to call him.
Oh, Anton. He's outside though. He's inside.
You want to just be
I need see
renamed
him.
Anton, so that way you can keep it simple? No? Yes,
I don't
maybe.
think we're going in turn order anymore.
Oh, well, I'm listening. I'm a
You're
follower? Is it one? Who? I don't even know this person.
Okay, so he pretty much said, it doesn't matter if we're not going in turn order. Sometimes we do this a lot. Just the scene plays out and we all contribute anyway. Just keeping up with all the because that's how scenes go. Scenes, they don't always just follow an order. Sometimes a lot of people are interacting at the same time. So it's like, all right, maybe I misjudged it. They are not your followers. They are each their own. It's
Yes,
like
they are.
so he starts to stand up. And he's got a spirit whose side. It's like, nevertheless, they will likely serve their purpose in the war to come, like it or not.
Well, that person maybe not, and I'm pointing to Say.
Yeah, so it's like, it matters little. She's a part of this whether she likes it or not. Even if she doesn't fight, she will still play her part.
Spicoli thinks to himself, I wonder how much humans have changed over the years I was gone.
Okay, so... So,
And
do you
wonders-
actually, can you recognize that any of them are human? That's perception, because it's like...
I'm definitely not human.
Yeah, because
One
he's a
is-
dwarf. Say is a
one is
half
really
elf.
short.
Niltor's a half elf.
One is wearing armor from head
Yeah,
to toe.
Marky's head to toe
And-
armor. One's a giant, and Brelog is a dome. So it's like, how much have humans changed? Well, are there any humans around here? That's perception. Do you actually see any humans?
Okay, hold on. Let me say that again in a way that is appropriate.
Yeah.
I wonder how much
people.
social interactions have changed
Okay.
among people.
Yeah, very different. Yeah, definitely. So, and also I have to roll time frame. So, this conversation's
How
been
long
going on
does
for
this
another
happen?
3 hours. So it's like it's approaching nighttime now. So.
Well, Spicoli's been in bar introducing himself, greeting.
Just random
ladies.
people.
He doesn't know how to interact with people.
Okay. It's like, hi,
It's
how's it
been-
going? Just
It's been many years. He's a hermit.
so. Thorin's like the Lance Master just says, see to your new arrivals. You know my allegiance already. I must make preparations for the battle to come. So, and he just starts walking, like, he walks to the outskirts of town, he plants his spear, and he just cross-legs there and just waits.
This is a door, correct? Or
Right,
is it-
then.
Yeah.
Then I
Why are
just-
you going to
yeah,
wander
that's
in
a
there,
door to-
though?
I'm gonna knock and
No
ask,
water
what
in
is
there.
this?
Okay, so
I-
you're knocking on the door.
and asking, "What is this room for?" I have
Okay, so
not been.
say, are you actually in the room before he gets there?
No, I just walked past him as he's knocking, opened the
Okay.
door, and walked through.
Okay, so Heartflame is still not decent. She's still in the same position you found her in, which is knocked out. And then she kind of looks up.
Wait, didn't
No,
you
she-
wake up because of the lens?
Say what?
Master?
Yeah, she
Didn't she
did.
wake up?
Yeah,
Woke up
she
from
okay.
the-
So but she's back in the same position she was in before. Like she got up, she saw that spectacle, she went back to bed, and now she's in the same position she was before. So she looks up, she sees Say, and then she kind of just goes back to sleep. So in total, that's like she's been sleeping most of the day.
I just go to bed as well.
Oh yeah,
So
Forgot
did
to
you
tell
actually
you.
close the door, or did you just leave it open? So nope,
It's open.
you just left it open.
I guess I'll walk in and close the door.
Okay, why? Okay, so now you have this weird man in your room.
That's a shame.
Um,
Close it, Torn. I can fix that.
That sounds creepy. Just, there's a weird dude in your room now.
your
You're both in bed. One is indecent.
who are you and why are you in here?
You just see him smoking a joint,
Okay,
and he's
so-
like, "I'm."
So he said he's Spicoli. So
Okay, and why are you in here?
I was knocking, wondering what this room was for, and couldn't understand. And then this person walked past me.
then you see one of Heartflame's arms go up, and it's wreathed in fire. It's like if you value not being incinerated on the spot, you would kindly leave this room.
Well, if you ever need mending, you can come to me. And he
It's
exits the room.
It's so like before you finish, like that's the kind of way of saying get out. So and
You
then
know,
you just walk
murdering
out.
people is a social faux pas.
It's like we don't have time for social, and then she just goes back to sleep.
Huh? Where?
Yeah, just close that then, or just. No, I got it.
This is just watching stuff walking around here. The
I
town's
suppose-
too tense because of the rebellion.
Spicoli does not drink, he only smokes.
I had to close my windows and stuff because the AC got turned on.